Yeah. I'm gonna be right upstairs. I'm just cleaning up some shit downstairs. Actually, I was gonna use my phone when I'm downstairs and shit. Fuck it.
Right. Ronnie.
What's good, everybody?
You know,
Doing a fucking light chat. Trying to kill some time off and stuff like that. How's your weekend so far?
it's cool.
I feel you. You heard Rihanna's new song yet?
Nah, I didn't hear you. Was it good?
I didn't hear it yet either. A lot of people say it's good.
Okay.
They said she did a tribute to Chadwick Boseman and stuff.
Yeah. No doubt.
Ronnie, Sam, Cruz, what's up? Yeah, Sam. Yeah, Jay Lee Lewis died. Yep, I heard about that.
Calvin Butts died. I thought he died years ago though. He wasn't no good. Like this nigga talk shit about hip hop and what niggas was listening to back then. I don't feel bad for him.
Shit.
Hell, nigga. Shit.
No lie, he was a dope entertainer. He was a better entertainer than Elvis. Unpopular opinion. But they ain't touching Little Richard and Chuck Berry.
Uh-huh.
What up, Cruz? Honestly, I could be a little bit better, but I ain't gonna talk about that right now.
Go ahead and rant, yo. Hey, Kanye ain't the only one that got shit to say about white people.
Let me make my food first and go upstairs and put my camera on, and I'll do that. I heard some of that Freddie Gibbs album. I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit disappointed with that.
I didn't even listen to it. I like his shit. Anything with Madlib and Alchemist, I think that's his best shit. Everything else, don't care for it.
Yeah, some of the beats was kind of whack.
Stick to what you know. Madlib and Alchemist give you your best shit. Don't go out of that.
Yeah, I kind of like Amani Caesar's albums.
Yes. I like
that review is gonna come up very soon.
I could tolerate her compared to Megan and Cardi.
I'm not even gonna hold you. I actually like Megan's new album, honestly.
She gorgeous. I just don't care to hear her.
Respect.
She need a muzzle on her mouth.
No, that's Cardi and the City Rats and all them big.
Them too.
Saweetie, whatever that girl's name is.
Ooh.
Niggas literally arguing over Saweetie, and that's the bull. I was like, she's not even that fine, yo. What the fuck? All these female rappers mostly are just fuckable for the night. Most of them, but hey,
They ain't wifey material.
and don't even get me started with Lotto and all. Lotto Mulatto. I'm gonna call him Mulatto. I don't give a fuck.
Oh God,
I don't give a fuck if niggas get mad. I'm gonna call him Mulatto.
no,
I have not heard a new West Side Gun album yet.
haven't heard it
This nigga come out with like 5 new albums a year and shit, man. Shit.
yet.
I respect his hustle, but some of West Side Gun shit is good. Some of it is like, eh.
Hopefully this one is good. I didn't care for the last one.
Yeah, I'm more of a Benny and Conway fan. Nothing against West Side Gun, but I feel like Benny and Conway are making their best shit right now.
Definitely.
Yeah, once I get upstairs, I'll just let this shit out because I'm almost done with my burger. I'll roll me up a fatty.
No doubt.
Might get drunk tonight again. I don't give a fuck.
Of course.
Better vocalist, LMA, or Ari Lennox, man.
Abby Lennox. I like her albums.
Ella's cool, but she ain't.
I didn't like LMA's album this year. It was very boring.
A lot of people said that.
Yeah, I didn't. There was no big hits on that. Abby Lennox album was one of the best this year. Might be the best R&B album.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, I didn't hear too many R&B albums this year, but Abby Lennox definitely had the best.
I know BJ wanted me to check out the new Isley Brothers album.
I didn't hear that album. Is it good?
I heard some of it.
I heard like one or two tracks, and it's like they got like fucking 2 Chainz. Like, what y'all doing, man? Come on.
Well, if you really think about it,
Like, I don't want to hear Ron Isley with 2 Chainz. I don't. Give me
well,
that old school Isley Brothers sound, yo.
well, if you think about it, like each of their albums post 95, they always had like a little, well, not even the early 90s, because I know they did a song with Kumo D back in the day too.
Mm-hmm.
Like each of their albums, they have a hip hop element because Body Kiss had Lil Kim and Snoop Dogg on it.
Yeah.
But I love Body Kiss. I'm not going to hold you.
R. Kelly was steering that album the right way because he know R&B. Like, I don't want to hear 2 Chainz and these niggas on the Isley Brothers album. They're not worthy.
We're not worthy.
You know what I'm saying? Like Babyface, I like Babyface album, and even some of those songs with some of those females I didn't never heard of. I'm like, come on, Babyface, what you doing?
That Tink song was trash. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm like, come on, bro. You are a legend. Like you're lowering yourself with some of these artists.
It has Ghostface, Busta Rhymes, and Raekwon. Oh wow.
We talking about the West Side Gun album. You got Rizzo on there producing something.
Busta Rhymes came out with a new song that's called Slap. Yeah, I saw the thumbnail of it. I didn't hear it yet.
You got the video. I didn't see it yet. Check that out later.
The point of it all.
Roots got a new song out with Erykah Badu and Tierra Whack.
Cool.
The Roots.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
they have that shit with that Trash Cousin album.
They got a new album out called Endgame. That'll probably drop next year because Questlove said it's only 60% done.
Hopefully it's better than that fucking Don't Shoot My Cousin.
Yeah, hopefully. I would think it's time for the Roots to make a good album because I don't know the last time they had a good album.
Personally, I feel like their last great album was Rising Down. I feel like Undone was good. How I Got Over was good, but it wasn't great.
and then like those Rising Down. I don't even remember what's on that shit, and I have that, but I don't even play it.
But to me, their best years was
Hmm.
'94 to 2002. That's their best years.
Yeah.
There's a lot of hip hop albums I ain't here yet. So
Yeah. Shante dropped a new song.
who?
Shante.
Tell me somebody I actually care about.
I thought you was a fan of her.
Who? I was never a fan of Ashanti.
She just looked good, right?
No, she don't look good to me. She look alright. She don't look good.
Uh,
Maybe she can shave off some sideburns. Maybe I don't know.
right.
Break the Keenan breakdown might be tomorrow.
Who's that?
Huh?
Lisa?
Raising Canaan breakdown might be today.
Tomorrow. I might be out. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, yeah. If not, then we can just do it early next week and shit.
Dame is in town. You know,
Who's in town?
Dame.
Dave Dash.
No, Dame from Houston.
Oh, Dame.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
tell him I said what's up.
hopefully I'll link up with him at some point. You know,
I was about to say Dave Dash.
no, not Dame Dash.
Dion Cole will host the Soul Train Awards. I actually like him. He's funny.
Okay, is people still watch that?
I still fuck with Soul Train Awards sometimes.
I don't know when the last time I saw that shit. When was that? Like November?
Yes, it's gonna be like the weekend. I mean, a couple days after Thanksgiving.
Right.
I'd rather get the Soul Train Awards than the BET Awards. No lie.
Yeah. Facts.
At least 70% of the times, the people that actually won Soul Train Awards, it's actually
Right.
deserved it.
Right.
Unlike BET Awards, where they just do it for the trendiest motherfuckers and shit.
Exactly. Like, what are you all doing?
Did they even
Ultra Awards is the type of award show you see Jasmine Sullivan win at.
right?
Not on BET Awards. They're giving it to shit to Lotto and all these other no talent fucks.
I was gonna ask you, did they reveal the Grammy nominees yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
Shit is still up for consideration, and you know.
Oh motherfucker! See, Q's not here again.
Thank God. Stay away. Maybe he's actually trying to get light in his house.
Ronnie said better. 1995 Source Awards moment. Death Row. I'm not going any. I'm not going against the Death Row performance. I love Andre, but
Right?
that Death Row Records performance was the best performance that night.
That was epic. The best way to start off an award show.
Way better than Bad Boy's trashy performance. I'm sorry.
People make too much. They're making too much out of that Andre speech, man. Like that South. It's not like since when Andre said that, the South just said, "Oh, we're gonna fucking run the charts." Like, come on. It was a
South,
regular speech.
the South got something to say.
Okay, it was a regular speech. That's all it was. Like, he didn't fucking alert the whole world that the South is coming. It was just a regular speech.
Mind you, because you still have the Ghetto Boys,
Right.
People DOC.
Yeah.
Yes, he was under NWA, but he was originally from Houston too.
UGK
Um,
was doing their thing. Swisher House, Crisscross, Arrested Development. It's not like he just opened the floodgates. Like, come on, man.
but no lie, it was funny when a kid from Kid and Play said his name. You can tell they were clowning them and stuff like that. Outcast and shit.
Because that's how New Yorkers was. They were one track minded, and they didn't believe anything outside of New York was popping, and they had to learn the hard way. And when you saw Bone Thugs and you saw Kanye and Common and Twista and all these Midwest and Southern cats start coming out, that's when they had to wake up and like, oh, we're not just the only ones now.
Yeah, yeah, Ronnie, Two Life Crew too. People forget.
You know,
I'm not gonna lie, that As Nasty as They Wanna Be is a hip hop classic. I don't give a fuck what no one says. Oh, hey, that's my shit.
love the Duff Row performance. That was great.
No one. Let me unlock my laptop and shit. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm about to roll me up a fatty.
DJ living his life.
So I might organize my own religion. I'm gonna be real.
Okay.
I don't think God likes me anymore. I don't know. I'm gonna call this the Renaissance, the Renaissance religion.
Okay. And what does that entail?
Reborn, new man, and shit like that too. Taking over. I don't have all the gist yet, but hey, it's not gonna be 10 commandments. It's gonna be 13 commandments and shit.
Mm. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think God likes me anymore. After what happened yesterday, I'm just like, yeah. All the shit I did for this fucking God and shit.
Wow. You feel betrayed by your Lord?
Yeah. But God is not killing all those motherfuckers that shot up Raleigh and shit like that. He ain't killing those motherfuckers.
Mm.
He's fucking up my shit.
Right.
That's why I kind of stopped going to church lately. I didn't give a fuck.
I was never into that. It was very boring. I found myself falling asleep.
Sometimes
You know,
some some of them passages just be rambling on and on.
only time you see me go step in a cathedral is when somebody's dead. You know, I had to bury a cousin like 2 weeks ago. So
I'm sorry to hear that.
you know,
Oh yeah, you told me about that. I remember.
yeah,
But still, my condolences. Still.
yeah. Thanks. The thing is like I feel like church people are very they hypocrites. They
They
let
are
other people's lives, and they got shit going on in their own lives.
exactly.
When I actually like did Sunday school, the same pastor that was our Sunday school teacher, he was molesting boys, and he went to jail for that.
Jesus
So
Christ.
That just goes to show you. I had my freshman homeroom teacher, Mr. Flack, at Bishop Loughlin, back in the day when I was a freshman at a private high school. He was molesting boy and went to jail for that. So like all these motherfuckers that think they holier than thou and they like to judge people's lives, they the ones doing the most dirt.
Exactly.
So fuck all that church shit, man. That just ain't for me.
Yeah, but before I tell my story, I want to answer some music questions and shit too. I don't want to talk about this church bullshit all the time. Too. Hey, y'all better be asking me some good music questions. Don't be asking me the same fucking shit because I will cuss
Well, we
your
don't
ass
we don't have
up.
Q here, so thank God. Mike was good.
Hey, Mike. Yeah, let me roll up my blunt. I don't give a fuck. Oh, by the way, I got the last bit of my costume and shit.
There's more.
Yeah, all I had to do was order a gold tooth.
Oh shit. What about the jewels?
I got all that shit.
Oh, okay.
I got all that shit. You know.
Yes.
I'm gonna actually wear my costume at work. I don't give a fuck.
Do it. It's
I
Halloween
don't give a
weekend.
fuck if them niggas get mad at me. I don't give a fuck.
Wear that shit.
This shit might be my flyest costume yet on some real shit. Actually, I say that.
I don't
Nah.
know. I don't know. I love the Eddie Murphy one.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that shit. The Eddie Murphy one was good.
Yes, that was good.
George Clinton was a personal favorite of mine and shit.
Uh-huh.
See, that's the thing about me. When it comes to Halloween, I dress up like black history
You,
motherfuckers and
you
shit.
do. You do. What's next year?
I don't know. I was this close to doing Louis Farrakhan this year. I was this close.
I was about to say, have you ever done like a black leader like Martin Luther King?
That's too typical.
Too typical.
Yeah, because like Martin, nothing against Martin and shit like that, but image wise, is not really that much I can go. Because if I wear, people gonna be like, "Oh, who you supposed to be?"
Right.
In comparison to like Malcolm X, where Malcolm has his glasses and like the hair,
Uh-huh.
or Al Sharpton and shit. I'm talking about Fat Sharpton.
Fat Al Sharpton.
Yeah, not shriveled Sharpton.
Right. What about Malcolm X?
Yeah, I just said Malcolm X, the
Malcolm
glasses and everything,
Right.
but at the same time, he's another typical one, kind of. I want to do motherfuckers like
Thurgood Marshall.
Thurgood is a good choice. Supreme Court Justice. Okay, I can
Right.
wear the gown.
Yeah.
As long as it's not Clarence Thomas.
Put this pubic hair in my soda. Oh man. The fact that the people even thought that was like a sexual harassment, like harassment. Like, how was that harassment if he's asking a simple question?
He did some more shit too
He
behind
did
the
other
scenes.
shit.
He did other shit. It wasn't just the pubic hair.
Right.
That was just the thing everyone known him for and shit, you know?
Right. It's like shit. That's the only thing that came out of his mouth.
Guess more shit came out. Shit.
What about T'Challa?
Who?
Could you see yourself playing T'Challa?
Ain't that the motherfucker from Black Panther?
Yeah, T'Challa.
I don't do Black Panther. I
No?
don't do that shit.
Well, not the actual Black Panther costume, but the T'Challa himself.
I don't fuck with
Yeah.
Black Panther like that.
Okay.
I feel like it's overrated.
So I guess we won't be discussing part 2.
No. I don't even think I discussed part 1. I don't think.
Man.
Yeah, like I said, people are always surprised when I say I don't fuck with Black Panther. I just never saw the hype for Black Panther.
That the hype was it was an all black cast promoted by Marvel.
Blank Man and Media Your
Oh
man,
my God!
Black.
Come on! Those are terrible films.
Okay, dude.
The black people
Medium
were
Man
not
was
running. There was no black person running to the theater to watch Blank Man. You know what I'm saying? Not one. I don't know any, but a lot. Everybody ran to the theaters to watch Black Panther.
it's well acted, but it's just overrated.
In what terms though? I feel like it wasn't a lot. It wasn't. I do feel like it was a lot of dialogue. I don't feel like it was a lot of action like the Avengers movies we got and stuff. But this is like their first time bringing Black Panther to like telling his story. So I felt like that had to be fleshed out. Now the new one, I think the new one looks good. I think that's definitely going to be better than the first one.
To each his own.
Even without Chadwick a part of it, even though he like the story is going to be they're going to dedicate it a lot to him. I think just having a new Black Panther and having what's his name, Submariner having name Neymar the that's gonna having him for the first time on screen, that's gonna be a good film.
Yeah, if you say so. I mean,
Mike said, I have a question. If you had to pick one, what's your favorite things to review on this channel? Movies, albums, anything?
to me, it'll always be the albums for me. But at the same time, lately I've been loving reviewing like certain TV shows lately
Right.
because, especially the classic sitcom we be talking about, because not a lot of people when they go classic, they will go Golden Girls, Seinfeld, just the typical motherfucking generic classic. And I have nothing against those shows,
Right.
but that's not the only sitcom. Like niggas knowledge of sitcoms are 80s to now, and that kind of pisses me off.
Yeah. I actually love the collectors live streams we do when we have Eric on here and Rock Lady and Ashley, and because I feel like that's the direction I'm going with my channel, like to do more unboxing. Like we do album reviews all the time, and I think that I just got bored with doing album reviews by myself. So it's like I don't want to do album reviews anymore. Like I'm like we do album reviews every time I'm on Red Channel. I do album reviews on other platforms. I'm like, yo, I want to do more unboxings and other things besides just review albums. You know what I'm saying?
Respect.
I like when we do like the collectors live stream and the pickups that we got. A lot of channels ain't doing that.
Right. Oh, speaking of videos, next episode of Why the Beef is dropping tomorrow at 2 p.m. The living single episode, so y'all tune in for
Like,
that shit.
so,
But yeah, man. Sam said, "What about Teddy Pendergrass?" Teddy's a good choice. That's another choice. That's a
yeah,
potential, you know.
Teddy.
But
Okay.
but the thing with Teddy Pendergrass, honestly,
Mm,
I gotta watch the weather on Halloween because he be wearing like a lot, showing a lot of skin, and Halloween be like around the
right.
fall, close to
Mhm.
winter. So I'm just
Yeah,
like,
it was cold today.
yeah, it was kind of chilly today. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
hold you,
you know.
but yeah, I'm gonna drop pictures of my Halloween costume tonight anyway.
Yeah.
Also, my birthday is next week too. Which
Yes.
do I even want to celebrate my birthday this year now?
You have to, man. You have to. Antoine,
man, man, the trip was the birthday celebration, man. Shit.
you got to sell. You got some things coming up. You got your birthday, 10-year anniversary next year. You got to go all out for that.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know what I'm saying? I'm going
yeah.
to try to make it a point to get down to Carolina next year for this. 'Cause I never been down to
Ah,
Carolina. I got cousins down there, and I never been down there. So you know what I mean. It's only
well,
right.
let me know.
Like, how
Let me
cool would
know.
that be? Like to have like all me, you, and Ashley all celebrated together. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? That would be great, man. My mother always asks for you. She asked for you today. She's like, "How's Reg doing?"
I'll tell your mama I said,
You know what I mean?
hey.
Yeah, man, you got supporters here, man.
Yeah.
You know?
By the way, Mike, I'm gonna do your request next week. By the way, just letting you know. I gotta update my schedule because Ashley is available for Rocco's Modern Life next week too.
Oh Lord,
That's another show I cannot wait to talk about.
I hope I get sick then or something. You know what I'm saying?
I hope I get sick when we talk about Justin Timberlake.
Oh God, why would you get sick for that? Come on.
I mean, no, let me stop. That's the collection video too. Let me stop.
Right. Is it November or December?
It's gonna be like the first week of December.
Oh, okay. That's cool. So I got like one more month left to get some more stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna order your album. I'm gonna order everyone's albums this weekend probably because
Okay.
I ain't going out of town no more. So once I get the shit situated with my car, then I'm
Shout
gonna
out
start.
Shout out to Mike's mom too for asking about us. I appreciate that.
Yo, till I said what's up.
See, this is why I told Reginald not to rant too hard on here because people are watching us. You know.
Never stopped me before. Sometimes, sure. But that's why I did. That's why part of me is kind of like, do I even want to go on a rant tonight too? Because
I think you're dying to do that, yo.
honestly, I kind of am,
Yeah.
but I don't want to say a lot because I kind of said some shit yesterday to people that it was kind of off the wall compared to, well, what isn't off the wall for me at this point?
Right. Compared to what Kanye's been saying?
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing that fucking name. Kanye.
I'm
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be 100% real and shit like that. I don't feel sorry for him. I'm gonna be real. I don't feel sorry for him. It's not against his music. When it comes to his music, give me 04 to 2011 production wise. Give me like 2000 to maybe 2013, 14, whatever. But all the shit that he's done, it's funny. It's kind of funny too because it's like the same motherfuckers that say, "Oh, we should stand by Kanye. Fuck the Jews." These are the same motherfuckers that said, "Why isn't he canceled after?" He said slavery was a choice and shit. Why isn't he canceled after the shit he said about Harriet Tubman? Like these. That's why these Hotep niggas be so fucking backwards. It's not even fucking funny.
Right. Do you believe him ranting is something troubling him that he's ranting, or he's just ranting because he can get away with ranting?
Both. I'm gonna be right. It's because let's be real. Every fucking year around this time, he goes on one of these little lengthy breakdowns and some shit like that. Because remember last year around this time, he did that shit with Marilyn Manson and all that fucking crap and stuff like that. Like, but at the same time, he does this shit for attention because it's like he knows it will get people to talk. And the dumb motherfuckers are always the one that's eating it up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like me saying, that's like, you ever the story the boy who cried wolf. You remember that story? That's a good story. This motherfucker lied, cheated. He always say, "Oh, the wolf's out to get me." Ain't no one believe his ass and then when they believe it's an aha made you look and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Then when the wolf came out and ate his ass, ain't nobody fucking caring this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So Kanye,
I don't believe in canceling a black man because let's say you cancel him and if he is unstable, what happens if he tries to kill himself? And then you get all these people, this very same people that was the ones canceling them out the culture that comes in and they say, "Oh, get well, get better, Kanye, prayers up, all this other shit." It looks so fake. So pick a side. If you're gonna not fuck with him, then not fuck with him completely. Don't wait till this man, harm himself to be like, "Oh well, let's pray for Kanye. I hope he's doing better." You know what I'm saying?
Shit. I mean,
my thing is if you're a billionaire, what do you have to what could be bothering him for him to be ranting like that? If you're a billionaire and you done made all your money and you prove that Adidas needs you more than you need them, what could be troubling him to the point where he's ranting about white people and all that? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It's like, is he ranting because he feel like he could do it, or something's really bothering him?
Well, here's the thing about this, and it's funny how you mentioned that. There's a difference between rich and nigga rich. Let's look at the facts. Kanye is nigga rich. Let's be real about it. He's nigga rich and shit. And the reason why
billionaire's a billionaire. What's nigga rich?
can I explain?
Yeah.
When niggas get money, and I'm using the word niggas in this case. When niggas get money, they don't want everybody to know they got money and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They want everybody to fucking know. Kanye, he feels like he got himself trapped in the system and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? He feels like he got himself trapped in the system.
Of what?
And he's saying all this fucking shit because sometimes you don't even want to know which one is legit. Like he talking about he wants to do his whole new city and all that shit too, which okay, that's cool and everything like that. But what do you want to have for natural habitat? What are you going to have for resources? He's not thinking that niggas look at ahead like Kanye wants to build a new city. They like, oh yeah, we should own our fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? But how many motherfucking white people has he had to kiss his ass just to become a billionaire? Cough, cough, Kardashians.
You think that's why he hooked up with Kim?
No. I feel like he hooked. Generally, in my opinion, I feel like he did fall in love, but he fell in love for the wrong reasons. Because he was because you gotta remember, at the time they got together, he and Amber Rose split up. He relocated to Hawaii and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? So they probably did fall in love, but at the same time, they're just like that South Park episode, Succubus and shit like that. You fall in love with a succubus, they suck your whole fucking mind and shit. You know? I'm just being real. Like I said, I don't feel sorry for Kanye. I'm gonna be real. Oh, he lost $2.5 billion. Big fucking whoop.
He's still rich. He got 400 million.
Exactly. He's still fucking rich. He's just not a billionaire no more.
He lost $1 billion. Okay, so what? He's still rich. He's set for the rest of his life.
And then you have bitch ass niggas like Noriega talking about, yeah, I didn't know this shit was gonna happen like this. What the fuck you mean you didn't know this shit was gonna happen?
Nori said he's changing his name.
Why the fuck did you invite him back and shit? You know what I'm saying?
He said he's changing his name he's changing his name back to Noriega or some shit.
Man, get the
fuck
out of here. Make some good music, man.
Right? Make a good album
Make
for
some
once.
Shit. Don't make me get on this vodka and shit, yo, tonight. Please. There's a lot of motherfuckers.
Even if, like when some people say if Donda was here, we don't even know if Donda was here if he wouldn't still be doing the same thing. He might have still been doing the same shit.
You never know.
You know what I'm saying? You never know.
You never know.
I do feel like yes, he's this way now because of his mom's passing, but I could understand that part because if you're close to your parent, that's gonna affect you.
Man, his mama died years ago. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That pain never leaves though. Like you can.
I know it never leaves, but I hate when people use that fucking excuse. I don't know.
That pain never. Listen, man, when my grandmother died, that was my whole world, and it took me a very long time to get over her death because she was like the leader of my family. That pain never leaves. Like you can learn to live with it, but that pain you never forget. You never forget that pain because you never like that's like losing a loved one you're never gonna see again. So I if he's hurting because of that, I understand his grief because he will never get over that. You know what I'm saying? But he has to also realize that like if you're a billionaire and you just lost $1 billion, you're hurting your own brand by doing some of the things that speaking out and saying shit that you shouldn't be saying. Where's his publicist at?
Exactly.
Does he have a publicist, or he just says, "Fuck it, I'm gonna just be my own publicist"? Like, where's his publicist at?
He has a publicist.
You know what I'm saying? If he has a publicist, they need to be doing their job and telling him like, "Yo, you can't get on this platform and say this shit." You know what I'm saying? You can't, like, he's hurting his own brand by, if he cares about his family and his success, he has to stop saying certain shit and just go about his business and do his thing, because I feel like it's all a game. Like 50 said, 50 feel like, yo, like he's fooling us all. Like this is all a part of his promotion for himself.
It's not the first time.
You know
It's
what I'm
not
saying?
the first time like this.
He'll go like for months and you won't hear from him on social media, and then you'll start seeing tweets, you'll start hearing things out. He start coming out and saying shit. It's only when he's coming out with an album or a shoot. That's the only time you hear about him. It's not like every day you're gonna hear about him. At some point, this shit will die down, and then you won't hear from him for like a while. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I just feel like, I just feel like that wouldn't be or shouldn't be his way of promoting his brand, is to come out and talk shit about white people or whoever. You know what I'm saying? It has to be another way. That it's Kanye West. At this point, he don't even have to promote shit. He could just drop shit tomorrow and they're gonna eat it up.
And that's the thing with motherfuckers and shit, like they eat the motherfucking shit up because it's like, because mind you, I'm gonna be real, Kanye is like the biggest rapper right now.
Right.
He's the biggest rapper right now. He's like the most recognizable figure.
He's been that way for a long time.
He's not a Tupac. He's not a Tupac.
No, he's not.
Like
everyone, in his mind he is though.
Everyone keeps saying Pac would have done this. Y'all don't fucking know what Pac would have done. Sick of that fucking shit.
In his mind, Kanye feel like he's on Tupac level. He feel like that. He said that in the past.
Man, so did fucking Lil Yachty, all these Drake, all these motherfuckers. They want to be Tupac, but they don't know what Tupac really stood for and shit.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is like, yo, man, like I love Kanye. He's one of the best artists of the last 20 years, but he say some nutty shit, and this is why people feel like he a nutty ass nigga. You know? I think you have, if you're a fan of Kanye, you just basically got to ignore the shit that he says at this point. I mean, I've done ignored it for a long time, like from all the interruptions with Taylor Swift and interrupting Beck and this and going on the telethon and saying George Bush don't like black people, all that shit. I've learned to ignore anything that he says.
See, I don't mind interrupting Taylor Swift and Beck. I don't mind the bum rushing award shows, because I'm not gonna lie, Beyonce should have won that award, but hey, Single Ladies was like the best video in 09 and shit.
Yes,
what the fuck is wait 08, because it came out 08, one of them years and shit. Taylor Swift, I'm gonna be real, Kanye West kickstarted her career and shit.
Right.
I'm gonna be real. And the fact that she even asked, they revealed the phone call between Taylor and Kim, and so she tried to downplay that shit, but niggas don't want to talk about that shit. Come on now. Right. Now what's she doing? Trying to re-record her albums and shit because she got her mad? Get the fuck out of here.
I don't understand that.
She's a bigger clown than Kanye.
And yeah, you know, so I don't put too much stock in what he says. Like, I just give me the music. Like all the other extracurricular shit. Oh, he's going through a divorce with Kim, and I don't care about all that. I never did. That's what people that love the gossip. I just want the music. Give me a solid album.
But see, the thing is, you even said it right there. You say you're a fan, but you choose to ignore it. See, I'm an honest fan. I'm not saying I'm not discrediting you as a fan. Don't take it like that. But when I see some of my artists fucking up, I'm gonna talk my fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk my fucking shit.
It's like he said so much. He said a lot of nutty shit over the past decade. It's like, you know what I'm saying? When does it end?
When motherfuckers stop giving a fuck, and apparently everyone's still giving a fuck. Hell, I saw this shit on CNN.
Yeah, and it was on ESPN.
I'm like, we have a fucking war in Ukraine.
You have to be a special type of artist for ESPN to cover you like that. They don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that they had a segment on Kanye and how, certain athletes or leaving Donda Sports Agency. That's a big thing.
I didn't even know Donda had a sports agency.
Yes, apparently he did. He had Aaron Donaldson from the Rams. He had some basketball players under the agency, and they all left. They're not supporting them. And this whole it's trendy now to cancel Kanye. You can't never cancel Kanye. Kanye is his own entity. Even when all that shit happened, I told you 8 out of the 10, popular footwear for 2022 on StockX, it's all Yeezy shit.
I'm astonished.
The other two on the list is like the Nike Panda Dunks and some Jordans. Everything else is all Yeezy footwear. You're not canceling this dude. You know what I'm saying? Like people could follow the trend all they want. Kanye West is his own entity. You're not gonna cancel him.
Yo, watch when he drops a new song and shit like that. Everyone's gonna be on that fucking
The
shit.
Life of Pablo came out in when? 2016?
And they re-enter the charts and shit.
It's back on the charts, exactly.
You see, one of his worst albums.
I like it. I just don't like the first half of it. I love the bottom part of and he kept mixing that fucking album, yo.
See, give me Father Stretch My Hands. And he did this one song called No More Parties in LA with Kendrick that should have been on the fucking record.
Love that song.
That's my fucking
love that.
Everything
30
else.
30 hours with Andre. That's my favorite track on it.
Wait a minute, he did 2 songs with Andre too. Because he was supposed to do he's supposed to. He
He
did one song on the Donda album. Well, it was supposed to be on a Donda record, but
yeah, right.
Andre had an issue with that because he felt like Kanye drug him with his beef with Drake because that was when him and Drake were having their pussy love fest or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, he was taking shots at Drake on that, right? But yeah, he kept mixing Donda to even after it came out, he kept there's different versions of that album.
Yeah, man, because he started doing that fucking shit with as far back as maybe Dark Twisted Fantasy and shit.
Yeah.
Personally, I feel like musically, he tried so hard to top Dark Twisted Fantasy, and that's an album I kind of feel like it's a bit overrated. I'm sorry. I felt like the last 4 or 5 tracks was trash.
They're not going to get rid of Kanye. I'm telling you, it's too late for all that. Now, if this was him acting up and on his first album, that might have been one thing. But now, nah, it's not gonna happen.
Meanwhile, Tekashi said all that shit about black people and shit like that. Y'all still made his ass #1. Make that make sense. Shit.
Right, Mike said, I'll still rock his music though. I heard worse things. Yeah, he says some shit off the wall, but I don't even look into it much. It's just that's exactly what I'm talking about. Just social media. It's people jumping on the bandwagon and oh yeah, let's cancel Kanye because Adidas did it. Meanwhile, half of them don't even rock Adidas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They never had a pair of Yeezys in their life.
They were all trying to rock Jordans.
Exactly. Let's jump on the bandwagon just because I can't stand what Kanye says. So I'm gonna cancel him too for no damn reason.
This nigga Antoine said my favorite albums are College Dropout, Late Registration, Graduation, 808s and Heartbreak. Then you damn near like all the Kanye albums and shit. Fuck.
I love all of them except for Jesus. The Jesus is King album was cool. That was good. Not one of my favorite. But he really don't have an album that I'm like, yo, this is a white Kanye album. He don't have that. The Wyoming album could have been better, but it's not a whack album. I still could, play a couple joints off of that. Late Registration to me is overrated though. I do think it was a good album, but when people say classic, no.
What?
There's a couple songs on there that they could have been up there.
College Dropout is
you
overrated.
actually like the Brandy song on there?
Honestly, I liked it. It's not one of my favorites, but I liked it.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like some songs on there that's not really one. Like I could skip over them. The Brandy joint.
Man, College Dropout had a whack song. What you mean? New workout plan?
What song on College Dropout?
New workout plan. The one with Most and Freeway and shit.
What, 3 words? What? Nah.
Yeah. I said it.
All this joints on there. What?
I hate to say it, never. I didn't care too much for Never Let Me Down. Sorry, not sorry.
New workout plan. I didn't care for, but the 3 words was fire.
Late Registration was just better.
It was good. I didn't. There's just some songs on there I could skip over, man. Dark Twisted Fantasy is by far his last great album.
Give me 808s over Dark Twisted Fantasy.
808 was great too. I love that album. Underrated to me.
Everyone wanted to bite that fucking album.
Yeah.
Once the Drakes and the Cuddies came out and the Travises came out, it was a wrap.
Yeah.
And once rappers started talking about their feelings, it was a rap and shit.
Yeah. Great songs on that
Like,
album. What's your favorite song on that, if you have any?
From 808?
Yeah.
Baby, don't worry about it. Lady, don't even think. Paranoid, man.
Paranoid. That was fine. Wasn't Rihanna in that video?
Yeah.
Rihanna was in that.
Yeah. You don't know, man. I was like, yeah.
I like that. I like RoboCop. RoboCop.
Yeah.
Shit. You know what I'm saying? Amazing. And I don't like Jeezy, but Jeezy sounded good on that joint. Like those two Kanye joints on Can't Tell Me Nothing and Amazing. I loved it. I love Jeezy on that track.
Put on from the Recession was good too.
Yeah. You know,
I put on from my city on.
Say You Will. That starts off the album. Fire. Heartless. That whole album is a vibe, man.
Exactly. I even like that a bit more than College Dropout and shit. I don't give a fuck.
Right. Hey, man, it was a great album. I think that's his most underrated that people don't mention is 808s.
I agree. But niggas want to listen to that Yeezus bullshit. But
I like Yeezus. But
you see,
I like Yeezus. It was just a different album that he was experimenting with his sound, and he sold with it. Now it could have went left, and he could have came out with it, and nobody would have bought it, but it actually sold.
You see how I can talk about his music and talk shit about him and shit like that. You see how I'm doing it, yo?
Right.
I'm just like, cause y'all niggas was like, oh y'all hate Kanye and shit, but when it comes to his music and shit, I'm not gonna lie, I was bumping that fucking shit.
But why do people feel like Dark Twisted Fantasy is overrated? What's overrated about it?
Oh, what's not overrated about it?
Why is it overrated? It's overrated because people say it's his last great album, or what?
My personal opinion, why it's overrated. I felt like a lot of the songs he dropped on the Good Fridays was much better than some of the songs on the actual album.
He should have added some. He could have made that album longer with those unreleased tracks.
Yeah, because like
they were just as good.
Once you get to Blame Game,
right.
Hella for Life, fucking the one with Bon Iver, all that shit was trash. Yeah. Man.
He could have extended it. We could have gotten like an extended edition of Dark Twisted.
Mind you, he had a lot more guest appearances compared to the first 4 albums and shit. You know?
Right. And that's what made it also so great, because you had different artists. You had like 11, 13 artists on All of the Lights. You know what I'm saying? And big artists. You had Bono, Elton John, Rihanna. Neo is on that track. It's like a mad artist on one track, all singing in the background. Alicia Keys is on that joint. You know, Blame Game with John Legend. I love that song. Rick Ross on Devil in a New Dress. Ross killed that joint. Come on, man. How was that album overrated? You know.
Well, you know, I feel like Dark Twisted Fantasy. I feel like he did that shit because it was like once he pretty much got bashed for the Taylor Swift shit, he wanted to go on this quest to be like the greatest artist and shit like that too. Whereas like with Dropout, Late Registration, and Graduation, it was just a fucking single. Hell, you can even say 808s was just like a theme. You know what I'm saying with that?
Right.
Hell, Good Ass Job was supposed to have came out after Graduation, but he scrapped that shit.
He scrapped a lot of albums.
Yeah.
You know, but that was just if that was his achievement, he already did that with Dark Twisted. I think that was what, 2010. That was definitely the best album to me in 2010. Like he killed it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you should ever try to top it. Just keep going. Don't try to top your last achievement. You know.
Don't worry.
Yeezus was dope to me because it didn't sound like a rap album. It was just like he was experimenting with different sounds. And like the one rap album, the one rap song we got was Bound, and that's like the last track.
That was trash.
The Bound 2 joint. You know what I'm saying? That was a dope album to me, man. I'm like, and he was successful with that. You know what I'm saying? As don't you want to see your artists progress with every album? You want them to stay in the same college dropout lane?
I get what you say. I never discredited him for progressing his style. I never said that, but
Right.
there's plenty of artists that progress their sound, and a lot of the quality sometimes will go down. Outkast is one of them. Stankonia, Speaker Box, Love Below, like those albums, but they're not touching the first three.
Nah, I think Stankonia was better than the first one.
You think Stankonia was better than Southern Playalistic?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
They don't even mention that album. When they come to Outkast classics, what they mention? Aquemini, AT Aliens.
They do mention
Southern Playalistic. They don't even mention the first album.
What you mean? They do
First
mention
album
that
was good. First album was good, but Stankonia, they took it to another level.
Like I said, they did, but not all of them songs worked on Stankonia.
What songs you didn't like in Stankonia?
Miss Jackson, So Fresh, So Clean.
Didn't you give that rating? Didn't you give that album a classic? You didn't say it was a 5 mic classic?
I said it was an arguable. I said it was a 4 mic. I said it was arguable classic. I don't mind if people call it a classic album, but I have my shit about the album. Like my favorite track on the album is
when we did that review, the only song I remember not liking was B.O.B. It was always Bombs Over Baghdad.
Nah, you bullshit. B.O.B. was fire.
Jackson, I would take Miss Jackson and So Fresh, So Clean.
You crazy. I hate Miss Jackson. I'm tired of Miss Jackson. What? I love Erykah Badu. I'm tired of that. I'll Call Before I Come. I didn't care for that one. What else? I'm looking at a track listing right now because it had like 8,000 songs.
We Love These Hoes. That was a banger.
That was alright. Snapping and Trapping was cool.
Yeah.
See, Gasoline Dreams was the best song for me.
That was dope. Red Velvet. That was another favorite of mine.
It was alright. Toilet Tisha. I love Toilet Tisha.
Yeah.
Question Mark was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Explosion with Be Real was dope.
Hey, they have all of their albums are great except for Idlewild. We could agree on that.
Yeah, that Idlewild review is gonna be kind of messy.
You know what I'm saying? Southern Playalistic is a great album. I don't know if I'm gonna say it's better than Stankonia though. I think Stankonia okay.
I mean, nothing against you, but the reason why I like Southern Playalistic, for one, I'm gonna be real. That was pretty much the only Outkast album I can honestly say that both Big Boy and Andre 3000 were neck to neck lyrically. I feel like AT Aliens, Andre had him.
Yeah.
Aquemini, Big Boy had him. Stankonia, I'm gonna go with a little bit more Andre.
Right.
I'm not gonna count Speaker Box Love Below because those are like 2 separate albums, but I'm gonna say my thoughts on Idlewild.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say we because that's gonna be a double review with Aquemini.
Right.
Because I'm gonna re-review Aquemini too.
Yeah.
But Southern Playalistic Cadillac, can we even talk about like some of Organized Noise's best beats and shit?
It was
Crumbling Herb.
It was great. And I put friends on to Outkast when New York was not bumping Outkast when they came out, yo. They stepped on them until Angie Martinez had that Battle of the Beach show, and she's playing Elevators and Elevators 1 for like the whole week, and they beat out everything else at that time. That's when New York said, "Oh, we gotta fuck with Outkast." When Play's Anthem came out, and when the title track came out, and Get Up, they were sleeping on Outkast for the first album. They were not playing them. And I was telling niggas even in 1995, I'm like, bro, when Outkast come out, check this group out. Niggas was sleeping on Outkast.
Yeah, because people got to remember. See, I wasn't born. Of course, I wasn't born at that time. But people got to remember 2 things. One, when people think of like Southern hip hop, sometimes a lot of that Southern hip hop borrowed a lot with like the G Funk and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? And people will look at Southern Playalistic in first glance, they might say, "Oh, this is kind of like G Funky and stuff like that." Even though me personally, I don't consider that album G Funk. It could have had its own groove to it and stuff like that too. And two, Players Ball was originally a Christmas song. Let's
Right.
remember that
Yeah.
it was originally a Christmas song.
Right. Great album. I love it. You know, Crumbling Herb was my shit.
That's my
And
shit, boy.
ain't no
Woo-hoo!
thing. Yeah. Ain't no thing. You know, what's the other joint? Get Up, Get Out. The title track. That whole album was great. That was a great album. But Outkast fans do not even mention that first album when it comes to talking about their classic albums.
You know why though? You know why they
Why?
don't mention it? Because they came on with Stankonia. See, it's the Outcast A and the
Mhm.
Outcast B fan base and shit. So
Right.
Outcast B, they are the Stankonia, the weird Andre, the hey y'all, that's Outcast B.
Right.
Outcast A is the AT. Mind you, Elevators, Bad Boy Records did a remix. They had a Bad Boy remix and shit too,
Yeah.
which I didn't care for that shit. I'm gonna be real. I didn't care for
I
that
never
Bad
heard
Boy.
that. That Puffy did a remix for that?
Yeah,
Oh God. Why?
he was trying to get in that. See, he was trying to get in that southern bag and shit. Yeah,
Why do you need a remix? Elevators was great the way it was. Why do you need a remix for
it
that?
was. Hell, no
I
one
don't
talks
know.
about Jazzy Bell.
Right.
Mainstream.
That was great.
13th
Yeah.
floor.
Yes.
Andre's best performance. 13th
Growing
floor.
old. Yeah. Growing old joint.
Come on.
Yeah.
Y'all worry about
Over the
fucking so
woods.
fresh, so clean
They
bullshit.
they the source had Andre verse from Over the Woods as a hip hop quotable. Over the Woods. That's
That's
a,
right.
a banging album cut.
And not a single, an album
Not a
cut.
single album cut. Hip hop quotable. You know what I'm saying? Great album. Love it. Top three for me of '96 was ATLEs. I love the album cover. It's one of the best
Yeah,
album covers ever. You
the
know what I'm
comic
saying?
book.
Comic book in it. As you know, I love it. That the whole album concept was genius. I loved it because at that time they were like aliens to the rap game because people like looked at them like they were fucking UFOs and shit. Like who are these people? You know what I'm saying? They were inspired by groups like Brand Nubian and EPMD, and they came in the game and took it over. And people was looking at them like they were the aliens.
They were inspired by Tribe Called Quest too.
Yeah, and Tribe, right? They said that in the ATL documentary, like yo, they looked up to New York City rappers and groups, you know.
Top 5 Rap a Lot albums. Okay, I can do this one. Number 1, Scarface the Diary. Number 2, Big Mike and 3-2 Convicts. Number 3, We Can't Be Stopped. Number 4, Get a Boy's Resurrection. And I'm gonna surprise y'all with this one. Number 5, Gangsta Nip, South Park Psycho.
So Tribe and De La, right? They were influenced by that. Now you can say like, yo, they were. If somebody said they were better than those groups, how could you argue that?
Shit. But yeah, let me tell y'all why I'm still in fucking North Carolina and shit.
Mhm.
So I was trying to rent my fucking car yesterday, right?
Right,
Mind you, they said the cost for the rental was $307.01, right?
right,
Had the cash on me. I was ready to get the fuck out. Talking about, oh, first they said they accept cash, which I was like, okay, no problem. Then they want to slide in that I needed a $500 deposit. Now, my defense, I only rented a car once in my fucking life. It was like $260 something. I never had to pay no fucking deposit.
mhm,
Second of all, I'm looking at myself. I was like, this nigga, you could have told me that fucking shit when we planned all this fucking. You said all I had to pay. You said on the itinerary, 307, 1 cent. I looked on the website. They didn't say nothing about no fucking deposit. So that's when I went off.
okay,
I told him motherfucker go kill himself. Cause I was mad. I was fucking mad. I couldn't go on my fucking trip and shit, yo.
right.
I didn't want to waste no mileage on my fucking car and shit like that. I
Mhm.
already got to get my fucking sensors looked at and shit. So I was mad as fuck. So I got fucking drunk yesterday. Threw up like 10 times yesterday and shit.
Wow.
I was mad as fuck, yo. So that's why I'm still in fucking North Carolina and shit.
Okay.
It's supposed to be my birthday trip. I was like, you know, I don't even want to celebrate my birthday this year. Fuck my birthday.
No,
Fuck everybody.
You gotta celebrate your birthday
I was
somewhere.
like, I'm like, fuck everybody and shit.
Gotta celebrate it somewhere, man.
Shit.
You know.
I got so fucking mad I almost ran over a white couple. Yeah, this old ass nigga gonna come at me. He was walking all slow. I was like, yo, get the fuck out the road. He wants to say, what the fuck is wrong with you? I was like, yo, come out, come up in here, bitch. I wait for his old ass shit.
Wow.
Fucking Quaker Oats looking motherfucker. So yeah, I'm mad as fuck, man. And that's why certain people want to say, oh, you should rent a car. You should rent a car and shit.
And then what?
Right. Next time I ain't gonna rent no fucking car. Fuck all these bastards. And I told him, motherfucker, you should have told me that fucking shit, nigga. Because I got a point, right? You feel my point, right?
Yeah.
I'm a motherfucker. If you say payment, I want to make sure I get all the motherfucking information. I don't want to get thrown off guard and shit.
Right.
Crackers, man. I can't stand white people. Crackers, man. Let me not go. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna say this once.
Sam said, "What's your 13 commandments?"
I don't know about that shit yet.
What the fuck? What that mean? What do you mean by that?
I told her I was gonna have to make my own religion.
Oh,
Renaissance religion. I'm gonna have 13 commandments instead of 10. Lucky number 13.
Oh boy.
I don't give a fuck. I'm in a fuck you mood right now. And niggas trying to say you should celebrate your birthday. I was like, nigga, I was trying to celebrate my birthday by going out of town and I seen y'all motherfuckers. Shit. Yeah, fuck everybody right now. Shit. Antoine said, I love Gangsta Nip's album, South Park Psycho album, underrated hardcore album right next to Not As Do You Believe in God. I wouldn't consider Not As Do You Believe in God underrated, but I get what you're saying. Do You Believe in God is actually my favorite hardcore album, believe it or not.
Is it?
Yes, the best hardcore album of all time.
Nice.
Sunday School Torture. We almost lost Detroit. Yeah, I'm not even the biggest like Esham Nodis fan like that, but anything that Esham did from like 94 to 97, those are my favorite years from them. I like Close. I liked Life After Death. I like that, but I kind of feel like they got better as like Blaze for Me and Do You Believe in God? They got way better shit. Blaze for Me is very underrated, in my opinion.
Man.
I can't wait for that Gravediggers review Sunday midnight. Yes. By the way, I didn't forget about the schedule and shit. I got my work schedule and shit. Thank God I got my birthday and this weekend off. They trying to tell me you're gonna be on call. Yeah, y'all can call me. I ain't gonna pick up. Fuck. And it's homecoming next week too. Fuck out of here. I'm gonna get fucked up. Right. Like y'all fucked up my vacation and shit. Y'all ain't gonna fucking see me. Talking about on call. Call me. I ain't gonna fucking pick up. Right. I don't give a fuck. Shit. Yeah, and then when motherfuckers ask me how was my vacation, I'm gonna punch them square in the face and at work and shit. I don't give a fuck.
And they're gonna be like, "Reg, you got anger issues."
I've had anger issues for years. I don't give a fuck. I think one time I threw rocks at people.
You threw rocks?
Yeah, when I was like a little boy, I threw a rock at somebody and shit.
Yo, wow, like it's nothing. Oh, when I was a little boy, I threw a rock at my neighbor.
What else?
Died and shit.
I kicked the geese. I kicked the goose one time and shit like that.
You kicked the goose, animal cruelty.
What else? I cursed out a lot of motherfuckers. I cursed out like a lot of religious people
Wow.
and stuff like that.
Oh wow.
Almost made anti-Semitic remarks one time and shit.
What else is new?
No,
You're still doing that after all these years.
man. But you know why I do? My anger is justified. That's why I do it.
Your anger is justified. Oh, you Justin Timberlake now? Your anger is justified?
Wait. Stop cursing. Stop cursing. We don't fucking curse in this channel. I don't want to hear that name until I review his ass and shit.
Okay. What about Justin Bieber?
Well, I guess I gotta play that video now. Shit. Okay. All right. I don't like no singers named Justin.
You don't like no Justin?
I have a best friend named Justin, but that's about it. Guess I gotta play that clip. Shit.
Wow. I said something stupid.
No, well, honestly, I just really want to play this clip, honestly. I don't give a fuck. Damn, man, I was so ready for this fucking. I had everything planned from the motherfucking get-go, but white people. But at least I could chill with Aisha this weekend, so fuck it.
Right.
Plus, I'm going to some Halloween party with Kai on Monday, so I guess.
That's dope.
I guess that's.
Have fun. God. I will never understand that clip.
I will crush you!
I will never understand that. Why is he throwing paper? That's like distraction or something from getting killed? What is that about?
You said throwing paper?
Yeah, is he like Xerox paper? What is he throwing?
Shit, he threw paper. He punched him dead in his eye. That's fucking gangster. That's gangster.
I will crush you.
Yo, don't play with Victor Newman and shit. Realest nigga on soaps and shit.
Oh God.
More real than Stefano.
The realest nigga alive.
Nah, I said realest nigga on soaps. I'm the realest nigga alive. Sorry.
The realest nigga alive. Okay.
Yeah, y'all better pass my fucking copyrights for living single and shit. Sam says Second Grave Digger's album is really good. We'll see about that.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I feel like the Second Grave Digger's album is going to get a lot of discussion and shit. Damn, it's almost 2:30. Oh shit. I'm gonna stay on for like another 20 minutes and shit, cause I feel like breaking some shit.
Anton said, "Oh man, I will definitely be there for that Grave Digger." Oh no, not 6 Feet Deep. We talking about the second album.
Yeah, we did 6 Feet Deep like last year.
Yes, that was on my channel. That was great. Yeah, we talking about the pick, the shovel, the sickle.
Yeah, the pick, the shovel, the sickle, yeah.
Whatever that was called. The arm, the hammer.
I'm over here watching Book 2 Power and shit like that, cause I don't know why. I just watched this because I was just fucking pissed.
Okay.
If people gonna say, well, maybe that's the way of God saying you should go, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
That's God's way of saying what?
I shouldn't go. I was like, shut the fuck up.
Wow. That's what they said?
That's what motherfucker was telling me and shit.
That's because they ain't going, that's why.
Exactly. Yeah, let me eat my food and shit. I'm gonna roll up another one later. Prince Paul with Stetsasonic or Prince Paul with De La Soul? De La Soul for me.
Yes.
Mm. Mm. Yeah, Monet's facial expressions be having dead.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking kill you. No, but for real though, I forgot how smart Zeke was in the earlier episode.
What happened?
Like they made this nigga so fucking dumb. That's hilarious.
I was like, what happened to him? He ain't like that no more.
Well, he dead now. Shit.
He dead. He dead. He dead.
That means I didn't pass my recollection.
Dead now. He dead like a doornail.
Have you heard the first album by Sister Sonic? Yeah, that was a dope album.
Yes.
I'm up in full gear, nigga, though.
Right. Talking all that jazz.
I did not even know that was about M2 Man until like months ago.
The song?
Yeah, because M2 Man pretty much was talking about how motherfuckers was sampling. He didn't like people sampling. So that's why they made a song about him and shit like that. But they squashed it a little after.
Right. Wow.
Best Grover Washington album, Feels So Good versus Mr. Magic. Mr. Magic for me.
Grover Washington.
One of the most underrated saxophonists ever.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, this book is amazing. Oh my god.
I thought you'd done 8.
I was smoking first.
Oh.
Plus, it's like the second full thing I'm actually eating right now and shit. All I had today was Philly cheesesteak from Penn Station, which was kind of nasty. Well, not nasty. They put too much bell peppers. My breath was kind of stinking and shit.
Oh yeah, I hate when they do that for cheesesteaks.
Yeah.
Too much bell peppers, yeah.
Plus, I had some coffee too, so I might stay up for a bit.
Oh, okay.
Part of me wants to do some music, but it's just like, yeah. I'm part. It's not like I'm doing anything tomorrow. Shit. What do you think of UK hip hop? As long as it's dope, it's good to me. Favorite Prince Paul album? Prince Among Thieves.
Classic album.
I gotta re-listen to Feel So Good, actually.
Feel So Good?
Yeah.
What you mean?
The Grover Washington album.
Oh, okay.
Y'all fans of Al Jarreau?
Yeah, I got one of his albums on vinyl. The one with the pink cover.
Oh, I need that one. I think it's called Swept Away.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I might send you that one then, since you need it.
Oh,
I was gonna sell it off, but if you need it, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, that's cool.
You know what I mean?
Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's like it has like a pink album cover.
Yeah, and he's like smiling and shit.
Let me see. What? I want to say that's the same one.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some we're in this love together. We got the
Didn't
kind.
Nas sample something off of that?
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised.
I thought he did.
That's my shit though. We're in this love together. Oh my god. See, that was when motherfuckers actually made jazz music with an R&B groove to it, but not full R&B.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, there's a Rascal's pretty good, Antoine. Excuse me, shit. All right, I'm gonna stay on for like 12 more minutes. I was bumping some Doobie Brothers earlier.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
classic.
definitely. Honestly, I like both eras of the Doobie Brothers.
Right. Favorite Doobie Brothers song? You have one?
Ooh, Blackwater.
Nice.
What about you?
This is it.
That's Kenny Loggins.
Wasn't he with the Doobies then though?
Nah.
Oh, my bad.
Well, Mike McDonald did produce that track, so
Right. That's why I thought it was a Doobie Brothers song.
uh,
You not singing on it either, Mike?
Mike did background vocals on it. Yeah,
That's a Doobie Brothers song. Goddamn it.
it's it's probably a Doobie Brothers reject. We're in this love together.
Now you in the Al Jarreau mood?
Yes, sir. One of the best vocals.
Rest
Now,
in
one
peace.
minute, yes, sir. One minute I'll play some jazz, and I'll play some fucking hip hop. That's how I am.
Yeah,
I'm just music. I'm musically schizophrenic.
you are. Yeah, yes you are.
Most underrated hip hop album from 1989. Oh, that's easy. Boogie Down Productions, Get 'em Music.
Mm. 89. Great year.
Ooh, actually, no. I take that back. I'm sorry. Donald D's Notorious.
Something different.
In this love together. Yo, Antoine, to this day, I still have not heard that Chill Rob G Ride the Rhythm album. I heard it was good, though. Mm. Oh, Antoine, you actually like that Craig G album?
You might be the only one that like it. I did
Good
not
on
like
that.
that shit, yo. I did not like that. Craig G is a dope lyricist, but his albums were terrible. He needed Marley Marl production.
Mind you, Marley Marl was on them terrible albums. That's the thing.
Right. But he didn't give him the production he gave LL and everybody else. And Roxanne and them.
He gave Roxanne some bad beats on that Bad Sister album too.
You didn't
Like
like that album?
89 was like his experimental year.
Yeah. I was like,
And I love
yo,
Marley Marl.
what is this?
Like you're not Mark the 45 King when it comes to that house shit.
Oh shit.
Remember that song by this group called Champagne called How About Us?
Yeah.
That's what the lead singer kind of looks like Robert Townsend a little bit.
Oh shit. Didn't I want to say when was he the DJ on the rapper? That wasn't 89?
That was 88.
88. What came out in 89 that I actually liked?
And in this corner, that's from them. That
Oh
came out in
yes,
88.
my joint. The third album.
My least favorite album from them.
And we did best of 89, right?
Yeah. To me, give me Code Red and Home Base over that one.
What? Fuck no. Code Red? Fuck no.
Code Red was that was their best album next to He's a DJ.
89. Oh yeah, 89. It's a Big Daddy thing. And 3 Feet High and Rising. Those two are my favorites.
Paul's Boutique, that was my shit.
Cactus album was great.
Yeah.
Latifah's first album. Road to the Riches.
Yeah, Antoine, that. Oh, go ahead.
You really love Code Red, huh?
Boom, boom, shake the room, twinkle, twinkle. Come on, Will was spitting on that one. Let's be real.
Red and in this corner, no, he had some joints on that third album.
I mean, he had some joints on the fifth album.
Yeah, it was alright.
Even Will said that the end of this corner was his least favorite album because they rushed that one.
Which? Oh yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, he said it on the interview when his book came out and shit.
He's bugging. You had joints like I Think I Can Beat Mike Tyson. Then She Bit Me. That was solid. You didn't like it?
See, this is my least favorite. I would still bump it, but not in comparison to the first two and the latter two.
Jazzy's Groove was fire. Everything That Glitters Ain't Always Gold. Who Stole My Car? That storytelling track about his car being stolen and shit. That was a great album, man. Maybe the Jive didn't promote it, but I always thought that was a dope album. Then She Bit Me is a hardcore track. Because he's talking about being at a haunted house and a female vampire biting his neck and shit. That's a hardcore track right there.
So Antoine said he stepped it up on the That's More Like An album. Yeah, That's More Like was an improvement, but it did have some filler tracks on it too.
I hated every album. We talked about all Craig G albums, right?
The first two.
That was not good. I didn't hear nothing else after the first two from Craig G.
Bumping some Poor Righteous Teachers right now.
Yeah.
Black Business.
That's a
very underrated album.
Yeah.
Sela's my shit.
Did you like the '96 album?
Yes.
I
think I like all the albums, honestly.
All the albums? Okay.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like Holy Intellect. Well, I do like it, and I do get the love for Jersey, what it did for Jersey. It's actually I feel like consistently they got better after that album. Because Pure Poverty was hardcore as fuck.
Right.
MC Shan's my least favorite member of the Juice Crew.
He also had
Yeah,
good albums.
man, that's never seen with no classics. Even though I like the Born to Be Wild, I love Born to Be Wild. I wouldn't call it a classic.
Right.
It kind of feel like Down by Law. It's
Yeah.
definitely not. A
What's
lot
the
of old
album?
heads.
What's the album? With the album cover with his little son and the wife or the girlfriend on the cover.
Play It Again, Shan.
That was decent.
That was trash. You like
You didn't
that
like
one?
that? I thought that was decent. I mean, compared to
Wow.
the shit that we talked about before from him.
Wow, I did not care for that one. I only like 2 songs from that.
Right. Yes.
When his wife started rapping, I was done. Antoine said underrated group. Yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Wise is definitely one of the most underrated lyricists.
Yeah. Facts.
I definitely feel like they got overshadowed by Naughty and Brand New too.
Of course. You
I ain't that the bullshit. Mm. Sam said poor righteous teachers over exclaim. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I wasn't a huge X-Clan fan. I have Professor Griff. Was it the Puss in Boots album?
Yeah. You mean Professor X?
Professor X. Yeah. I have that album, '92. But
Yeah, I heard To the East backwards.
Mm.
I was very disappointed with some of the samples. I felt like they picked like a lot of regular samples, and I felt like Exodus was good, but it wasn't great. That's the thing.
Right.
No wonder why Karis want to let the ass in some sex and violence album and shit.
I wasn't a huge X-Clan fan. Yeah, well, which one died from the group?
I want to say it was Professor. Let me look it up. I think it was Professor X.
Okay.
Yes, I'm that type of nigga.
Why did he talk like that?
Sound like fucking Bubble Bass from SpongeBob.
Why did he talk like that?
Yeah, but Professor X, he died.
Yeah. Wow.
The way he be rapping kind of made me laugh. Like, I'm that
like
type of nigga.
Snagging puss and shit.
Yes.
Hanna Barbera. Hanna Barbera, nigga. What you saying? Snaggle puss, motherfucker.
Over and over and under. I don't fuck around with no humanist.
Wacky. What is this? Wacky races?
Shit. Barney Rubble sounding motherfucker.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Sam. He said they were Public Enemy clones. That's hilarious. I'm that type of nigga. Yeah, Professor Grip's solo albums. I love Professor Grip, but some of them solo albums are acquired taste and shit.
Right.
To this day, I'm so surprised Chuck D got him a deal with Luke Records out of all record labels and shit.
Out of all record labels?
Luke Records.
That didn't fit him. That did not fit his image.
Oh, Chuck D got play with them VH1 jobs and shit.
I know. I don't believe that. I'm like, what? Why?
Base. How low can you? VH1?
Looking out for his peoples, I guess, you know.
I'm like, damn, Chuck.
Comedy Central wasn't hiring. They could have used them after Dave Chappelle leaving.
Shit.
Wow. Yeah. Crazy. Favorite Tech Nine albums? That's for Reg. I don't listen to Tech Nine.
Yeah, I don't listen to Tech Nine either. I could have sworn I said that shit, but okay.
Yeah.
I could have sworn I said that shit. But who asked that question?
He's from Kansas City, right?
Yeah, he's from Kansas.
Yeah. Kansas.
Yeah, Moonflower, you were here when I said that shit. I don't fuck with Tech Nine and shit. Y'all motherfuckers don't listen to a nigga sometimes. Shit. Shit. 247. I mean, I'm gonna see if people can ask me some other shit before I head out.
Do you have a favorite 90s rock band?
Do I have a favorite 90s what?
Rock band.
Yeah, Nirvana.
Okay. You have a favorite 2000s one or no?
Linkin Park.
Oh, okay. Linkin Park, somebody I like.
No. Yeah, when it comes to rock bands, 60s, that's a tough one. I might have to go with The Who for the 60s. I'm gonna be real.
Okay.
No, wait. Yeah, The Who for the 60s. Yeah.
70s?
Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
80s, this might be a surprise, but Talking Heads.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I love a lot of Talking Heads shit, yo. Like David Byrne, man, dancing his ass off and shit.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Actually, no. For 60s, it might either be The Who or The Doors. Actually, there's a lot of from the 60s, honestly. Cream, Jefferson Airplane, Stones. But I feel like the Stones really got in their groove like 66, 67.
Right. Interesting.
Yeah, I definitely got to redo that top rock bands I did a while back. I got to redo that one. Oh, Antoine, I fuck with Brother Lynch Hung. Season of the Sickness, Loaded, EBK. Those are my favorite ones and shit like that. That's an artist I'm surprised I haven't talked about yet.
Right. Rolling Stones.
Yeah, Stones, man. The old skeleton asses. I love them. Shit, yo.
Okay.
But like I said, once we got to like 66, 67, that's when I felt like they got in their groove and shit.
Favorite Halloween candy?
I don't have a favorite Halloween candy.
You don't have a favorite? So you didn't have a favorite candy like when you was trick or treating?
I never went trick or treating.
You never went trick or treating?
No, I never went trick or treating.
Ever?
Is
that like y'all don't celebrate Halloween or what?
Well, see, when I was growing up, my mom, she didn't like Halloween, but she always said it's not cool going to white people's houses getting candy because they might put some shit, might put some poison, some drugs.
Well, what about going to black people's house wanting candy?
Man, niggas don't trick or treat in my neighborhood and shit. We don't have candy and shit.
We did. I definitely did that growing up.
Man, you say trick or treat. That's like
that was before the white people moved in the neighborhood. Now it's like all white people in the neighborhood. So
I'd be like trick or treat.
To get candy.
Like trick or treat, I'd be like, get the fuck out of my house.
You know what I'm saying? It's even easier now to get the candy. You know?
But once I started getting older, I started going to Halloween parties and shit.
So that's why you would get the costumes of you because you didn't grow up trick or treating.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah,
I see.
Because that's why Halloween, when I got like 18, 19, once I went to college, I started just dressing up in costumes and shit because
Right.
that was just that's just my inner child getting out in a turbulent time. Let's just say that.
So you're the only one that goes trick or treating. Your sister don't do it.
Yeah, me and my sister, we never went trick or treating.
Oh wow. Okay.
What I look like a grown ass man going trick or treating and shit
Well,
now.
you're doing it now, right? You got your own costume. Might as well have a pumpkin bucket with you.
Now fuck it, probably this get. I'm just gonna get a plastic bag. I don't give a fuck.
Uh,
Oh shit, car 54. Where are you? Was on. Okay, shit. You remember this show, Car 54? Where are you?
Yes.
54, where are
That was
you?
back when Nick and Knight started. When they in its early years when they started that shit, they had Car 54 and F Troop and all that.
Man, they made cops hilarious in this fucking show.
And Goofy.
Like
Goofy
some
and
police
Goofy.
academy.
You know what I'm
Fuck.
saying? I'm like, these niggas is cops? In what town?
Fucking like they're like the Harlem Globetrotters as cops and shit.
You know what I'm saying? I guess that was to like offset the dramatic ones, right? I would say.
Yeah. But one thing I liked about the show, they had like black cops in this show too and stuff.
Right.
I think because Nipsey Russell was on the show, if I'm not mistaken.
Mhm.
But yeah, man, this show and Barney Miller, these were like the funniest cop sitcoms and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, these motherfuckers were just clowns and shit.
Cops. Sam said cops TV show sucked. I used to actually watch that shit just to see them run after white people and get them.
I used to watch it for the theme song.
Yes. Well, the theme song is classic, and I seen it on vinyl too. I got to get that. You know,
Okay, Dobie Killers.
that was a different type of show. Where like, oh, they going after all people. They don't care if it's black, white, Korean. They going after everybody.
Remember that one show, Rescue 911?
Yeah, I didn't watch that. I
That
didn't
was
watch that.
hilarious.
But that's the one
Anything
that
more?
they like rescue dogs out of like lakes and shit.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
But anytime I see William Shatner, I just always burst out laughing. I just can never, I never take him seriously.
Captain Kirk.
Man, funniest actor I've ever seen.
Mike said, I love that in America's Most Wanted.
John Walsh always makes me laugh and shit too. That's another.
You remember America's Most Wanted when they had Cheetah Lee on it?
Yeah, yeah. I saw clips of that on YouTube.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. I remember seeing that. I was like, oh shit, they got Cheetah Lee. What he do? Like, damn.
I forgot. Didn't he murder somebody to save his sister or some shit?
Yeah, he murdered his sister's baby daddy.
But of course, he goes to
Because
jail.
remember he couldn't get off of relativity because when I'm about to say Steve Lottie, when Chris Lottie went to Def Jam, relativity said no, you can't take Cheetah Lee, so he was stuck on that label. He didn't go over to Def Jam, but they also wasn't putting out his second album, so he had to make money, and that's how him and the baby daddy, like they were like selling drugs together, and I think the baby daddy owed him weed money or some shit, and
Could
he
be
didn't
like
get his money. Well, from what he said in his documentary, he said that he was high, and that he like him and the baby daddy like exchanged words, and he like ended up shooting him, but he didn't realize it.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but then once his face was on America's Most Wanted, they ended up catching him. You know, he told that whole story on Vlad. Like if you seen the interview on Vlad, he told like the whole story about how it happened and shit.
Of course, because Officer Vlad wants to get the whole scoop.
And his father was his manager, and he just was like he was stuck in between because like they wouldn't let him go to Def Jam, but they wasn't putting out his second album, so it was like he had to make money. He just got caught up.
So glad.
Antoine said, "Great Isaac Hayes songs, Soulsville verse Never Can't Say Goodbye."
Never can say goodbye. But I love Soulsville though.
Verse nine.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know what's good. Oh,
now y'all asking some good questions. Okay. Of course, Comedy Central is there in the South Park Marathon. Of course. I love South Park. But every time I flip through Comedy Central, it's always South Park, South Park. Okay.
right. Did you like the movie, the South Park movie?
You mean bigger, longer, uncut?
Yeah,
I loved it.
and they had the devil in that, that film and shit.
That was hilarious.
It was hilarious, yo.
How was Satan the most sanest character and shit?
Right? Yo,
Oh shit, I forgot Seinfeld was on Nick and Night now. Oh shit. Well, that's like 8 channels it shows on. Okay, shit. I feel you don't watch
no,
Seinfeld like
I
that.
don't watch Seinfeld. I'm totally lost in what you say right now.
Ding, 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 ding.
How come he ain't locked up? He was dating that teenage chick. How come he ain't locked up? Remember Shoshana? He was dating that Jewish chick.
Yeah,
What happened to her?
child, don't get me lying. Shit.
They didn't lock. He was going in public. He was going to Knicks games in public with this chick, and he never got locked up for that. But he locked up my boy R. Kelly.
He was a Jew.
Was that what it was? So the Jews get away with child molestation?
Hey, I ain't trying to Kanye me tonight. That's all I'm saying. He was a Jew.
Shit, unbelievable. Russell Simmons fucking had to flee to Bali just so he couldn't get arrested.
Man, Russell Simmons is a monk now.
Right? He's doing interviews in like the fetal position and shit.
What? Man, get the fuck out of here with that shit.
I
And
think
then
that
he
shit
always,
is so
he always plays
funny,
that
bro.
fucking he always plays that fucking Indian background music in the background. I'm like, this
Yeah, I'm
nigga.
like, what the
Wow.
fuck? What is this? Did you watch the 25th anniversary? 25, you got 25 years for Seinfeld already?
It's still South Park.
Oh, South Park? Nah, I didn't see it.
Yeah. Yo, that nigga, that little short cop or something like that, man. 2D or whatever his name is.
Uh,
That nigga always needs an ass whooping and shit. I can't be partnered with this nigga 24/7. I'll be wanting to strangle this motherfucker. Shit.
wow.
Unpopular opinion, I like
Uh,
Fred Gwynn more on this role than Eddie Munster.
Eddie Munster from the Munsters?
No. Herman Munster, the
Uh,
Frankenstein motherfucker. Yeah.
from the Munsters?
Yeah.
You prefer
I
him on
like I
Call
like
54?
yeah.
Wow.
I like the Munsters, but I'm not the biggest Munsters fan. I'm more of an Adams Family nigga, but
I love both of them. Adam Sandler.
his best my favorite role actually is my cousin the judge from My Cousin Vinny.
They got the Netflix show coming for Wednesday.
Yeah, hopefully it's well, maybe
They
that
made a
might be
Netflix
good.
show for Wednesday. I actually like from the trailer. It looks good. I know they got the girl from the new Scream film that's playing Wednesday.
I forgot the Car 54 theme song used to get stuck in my head. Yeah. Yeah, that's something,
I
something,
like them
something.
in I like them also in in Pet Cemetery, even though he got killed.
I heard about them. Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, I think it was in part two. I think Gage had killed him, the little kid.
Oh shit, Dobie Gillis is up next. Okay, shit, horny motherfucker and
This
shit.
is Antoine said. This is how I feel. I think Curtis Mayfield is underrated because of albums like Back to the World, Roots, and others. They only talk about one album, but it's a classic. Superfly. Yeah, I don't know if he's underrated. I think he's a legend.
Yeah, because you know, I remember he was on the Impressions too.
Right.
Oh, I hate the R&B episodes.
You
Ugh.
know, all of those albums are great. If anything, Back to the World they don't really mention with Superfly and Roots. You know,
Yeah,
that was
Back
a
to the
good
World
album.
was dope. Yeah,
Yeah, that was a great album.
one of my favorite Curtis Mayfield songs, "Kung Fu." That's my shit.
Yeah.
That shit reminds me of that Sanford and Son episode when Lamont learned karate and shit. Motherfucker was just jumping around all crazy like, ah!
Right?
I'm like, well, this nigga.
Like Hong Kong Fooey ass nigga.
Hong Kong Fooey. Bro, I forgot how fucking offensive that show was, low key.
Right? Oh God.
Oh god, that was when niggas started doing karate and shit.
Yeah. I didn't start doing karate because of that cartoon though. That was because of Karate Kid. You know?
Man, I just did karate to whip motherfuckers' ass when I was little.
Oh, shit. Favorite line from my cousin Vinny.
Youth. When the
Yeah.
motherfucking joke's like,
What is a youth? Yo, that's the only line I remember from that film though. It's been ages since I've seen that film.
Yeah, I gotta rewatch that movie and shit.
Oh man.
This nigga Lamont trying to press these fucking females and shit. It's how he was getting ready for the fight that was killing me. I was just looking at myself like this nigga.
Right. Yo.
Nigga gonna get on his knee.
Favorite songs from Bobby Womack.
Oh, I love this question. Harry Hippie, if you think you're lonely now, that's the
Yes.
way I feel about you. If you don't want my love, I mean, I can go on.
If you think
Don't
you're lonely
don't
now.
don't blame me.
Yes.
This nigga is jumping like a fucking buffoon. This nigga legit is getting on his knees. I'm like, this nigga is crazy. You know what's crazy about the sitcoms back in the day?
Huh?
They always have that one episode when the motherfucker wants to prove himself fighting, and then when he just goes crazy, not even hitting the motherfucker, the bully, all of a sudden like, this guy's crazy. This guy's crazy.
Yes.
Like, remember the episode of Happy Days when Fonzie wanted to teach Richie how to fight, and then Richie was trying to get in the fight, started jumping up and down on Arnold like a fucking madman and shit.
Across 110th Street, yeah, classic.
Oh, I love that song.
Somebody sampled that. Who sampled that joint?
I know Raekwon sampled that. I think for "We Will Rob
You." Yeah.
We will rob you.
Wow.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna end this off right here. Sure, it's 3:00 in the morning. So, excuse me. This is actually kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that. You know, I don't know what I'm gonna do for the rest of the night though. Shit. I think I might sleep. I don't know. I'm still kind of amped up. That's all I gotta say. Little announcements I gotta make. Next, I want to say next Thursday we're gonna do Rocco's Modern Life breakdown and shit.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, so shout
I'm
out to
gonna fake my
Ash.
death like Machiavelli for that day.
Just be honest about what you think about the show and shit.
That I don't like it. There you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest about Timberlake and shit.
Oh God.
Yeah, man. To me, the greatest Nicktoon ever. I don't give a fuck with no one.
Wow. That?
Fuck
That's the greatest
SpongeBob.
Nicktoon ever to you?
Yes, Rocco's
So
Modern Life.
never mind Ren and Stimpy and Doug and
Ren and Stimpy, I love Ren and Stimpy. Doug was
Mm.
cool, but they didn't have the charm Rocco had and shit.
the Charm.
The charm, yes.
Wow. Okay.
Like I said, Ren and Stimpy was cool and shit like that, but that's a show I respect more than I like, but I still enjoy myself watching it, if that makes sense.
It doesn't, but I hear what you're saying.
Shit. Rocco, my boy Rocco and Heifer and shit.
Wow.
But yeah, like I said, this Sunday it's going to be the Gravediggers to pick the shovel, the sickle, the grave, whatever,
Yes.
whatever shit.
The hammer.
Yeah. The fucking axe.
The axe, the hammer.
Had to drink some water. Man, we got a pretty good week. We got the Jay-Z Volume 1 re-review coming next week too.
Yes.
Got a few surprises, So yeah, we're gonna do some shit.
I need Rock Nation to see that. I gotta tag Rock Nation in that post.
Got you.
I need them to see that.
Yeah, because niggas want to forget about Volume 1 and shit.
Yep. Facts.
Yeah, man. Yeah, other than that, I'm gonna hope y'all have a good night. Appreciate this try as usual.
Yep.
I'll see y'all later. Peace.
Peace.